Hello faithfuls. Thank you everybody who stuck with me and waited around for another video, especially to those of you who have subscribed since my last video was posted. This is El Scorpio Blanco and I'm dropping the whole name thing. This is Brett. How's it going? So, this year for my birthday I received a laptop with the capability to once again run editing software. And then I purchased editing software, and then I'm going to use editing software to make videos again. So, it's great to be back with you guys. Very glad to have you with me. Just got off of work. A new job now, working at a electronics retailer. Very pleased with it. Much better than the music store. It's definitely befits somebody of my interests. Now I'm working in a field I actually care about, which is nice. And, you know, living at my mom's, and I figured I'd make a video in her kitchen. So here's some crap I ordered today. I got this box in today, which is not several units of 20 ounces of Apple Kids Bubble Bath. It's something else from New York. Let's see what it is that I've spent my money on this time, children. It has something to do with the fact that my otaku is emerging again. That's right, there's anime in this box. More specifically, anime on VHS. VHS Sex. Just because that's what I'm doing right now. I went to Goodwill and I bought a couple of Tenchi Muyo tapes. They had the first 3. And they were in clamshell packaging and they were all half off, and I was like, you know, I used to love Tenchi Muyo. And I was worried because I used to watch Trigun when I was a kid, and then I watched it again when I was an adult and it sucked. But then I watched it again when I was a slightly older adult and it was great. So I was like, I'll just buy these, and I had to get my VCR out of storage. And when I finally got around to it and watched them, I love it just as much as I used to. So I got really into anime on VHS, and this is the beginning of that. I mean, I have the Tenchi Muyo tapes, but you know, that's just the beginning. The main reason I ordered this lot is certain to be right at the extreme bottom of this box, because I want to talk about it. Not here yet. Ah, there it is. Riding Bean on VHS. Yeah, I have it on Laserdisc. Yeah, I have it on DVD, but I wanted it on VHS because this is one of those movies that just screams VHS. It also screams Laserdisc. You know, first, that's my old phone. Check this out. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm using now. Yeah. Connecting people. Anyway, after I dropped all that crap. Anyway, there's not a lot of movies out there that I've ever thought, wow, this is best on 2 platforms, but if there's anyone out there, Riding Bean is it. Plus, I think my Laserdisc copy has Japanese audio with English subs. This has English audio, which is charming, it's not good. But I have a project in the works where I'm going to redub and redo the soundtrack and all of the voice acting that has been, you know, I've been meaning to do it for a long time, and now that I've got the power and the equipment to do it, I'm really looking forward to doing it. So that's Riding Bean. If you haven't seen Riding Bean, check it out. If you want, go ahead up into the search bar and type in Lazerhawk Redline, I think is the video. Maybe if I can figure out how to do annotations, I'll put one in around the tape. Anyway, so next we have the timeless classic Akira, or Akira, depending on how big of an otaku dork retard you are. If you haven't seen this and you like anime, you should see it. If you haven't seen this and you like science fiction, you should see it. If you haven't seen this and you don't mind violence and you like trippy storylines, you should see it. Akira is a fantastic movie. It's really difficult to explain. It's kind of long, but it has amazing animation, and it's just a must-see, whether or not you're an anime fan. It's a great movie. You should definitely check it out. Although I would recommend getting it on Blu-ray or at least DVD because the dub in this version sucks. Special limited edition full-length video presentation in letterbox. Well, at least it's widescreen, so there's that. Alright, cool. What else we got here? Ooh! I got some stuff in like video store clamshell packaging that somebody cut up the label and put it in a clamshell. I'm going to do a bunch of them right now, and then I'll do the one that was the other reason I ordered this line. Those first two, seen them, loved them. I guess about half the reason, maybe 25% of the reason I ordered this line. I only paid about $19 for all these tapes. So here I have Armitage, Cutie Honey, which I've heard of before, and Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack, which the back of it is entirely in Japanese. Oh my god, these aren't crappy. Well, this one isn't. Okay, maybe this is. Put the label on that. I'm gonna put it in Zoom later and it's gonna look terrible. Anyway, 120 minutes of Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack. I think that this might be one of those tapes that, like, before there was a lot of anime in the West, nerds in the East would record them and send them over here or something like that. Back in the days before file sharing and YouTube, people would actually have to record something onto a tape and put effort into making a halfway decent looking case and send it over. I also have Armitage. Volume 1 is Electro Blood. Sounds interesting. A deadly weapon under leather. A stormy soul behind sunglasses. Artificial romance. Part 1. That sounds interesting. I think I can get into that. And then I have Cutie Honey, which I've heard of. Her entire body is a concealed weapon. A deadly weapon under leather. Transforming battle android. These sound pretty similar. This is where anime tropes come from. Also, there's at least like 8 pairs of boobs on the back of this. All just thinly veiled boobs. So, those are the 3 that are in the clamshell cases. Here I have Dirty Hair, Pharaoh which I've never seen. Heard of it, title before. Macross 2, episodes 3 and 4. Well, that sucks because I can't start from the start. Project Eiko, plot of the Daitokuji Financial Group. Is this episode 1 or is this a movie? Oh, I just saw Her Waistline. Eiko, a high school student with incredible superpowers, vows to lose a few inches off her waistline. Wealthy and beautiful Biko will not rest until she can get Eiko out of the way and have the adorable Seiko all over herself. And Seiko happy makes a list of all the cool things that she'll buy during vacation. This is going to be the best tape since Galaxy Fräulein Year. And by that I mean it's going to suck. Oh, here I have something I am mildly familiar with. Dominion Tank Police, Acts 3 and 4, and I think I have 2 in here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Dominion Tank Police Act 2. Anyway, I had the first tape of this. I don't remember exactly where I got it. I think I got it at a comic shop forever ago for like no reason. Maybe just because it was anime and it was $1 or something. But all I remember is tanks that look like the Metal Slug and these things that are extremely phallic and tip the tanks over. More boobs. Hey, this might be the one I have. I remember this cat chick with nipple. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to put in a shitty zoom, but if that doesn't work, I'll edit a picture in later. Or maybe I'll do both and you'll see them. Maybe I'll download a picture off of Google Images. Not of this, of something else. Anyway. So there's Dominion Tank Police Acts 2, 3, and 4. Maybe I'll pick up the first one just so I have a collection. I mean, honestly, with VHS, there's so many of them that it's like, when did... I mean, even if you don't want them, if they were like, if they mildly amuse you once, it's like, what else are you gonna do with them? You might as well keep them. I mean, take up a lot of space, which kind of sucks. Oh, this one looks like it came from the box set. Vampire Princess VU Volume 2, Fragile Armor, Frozen Time, Japanese language, English. Oh, it's my Amigo. I knew I had seen this, or Anime. Anyway, I have seen previews for this on the Riding Beam Laserdisc I have. It looked like an anime. Well, the animation looked decent. I'll watch it, I'm sure, maybe. And I have the professional Golgo 13, the ultimate shoot man. He hits, he blows, he'll score you away. Yeah! Anyway, a friend of mine told me about this, and mainly that it contains scenes of violence and extreme sexuality, and that's recommended for mature audiences. I remember we watched it once, and I was like, this is just a vehicle for bad stuff to happen on screen. I felt like I was sneaking it behind my mom's back. Now look at me, I'm a full-grown man, making a video about it in my mother's kitchen. Gonna drink some beer. Anyway, so that's Golgo 13. I'll watch that again, I guess. Maybe I'll come back to some of these if anything makes a huge impression on me. A Wind Named Amnesia, which I can only imagine could be referred to as... Somebody paid $29.95 for this. I was looking for a year, but I don't see one. When did they pay $29.95 for this? 1993. Well, that's the original Japanese version. 94 English version subtitle. Okay, the hell are you about? No one could prepare for it. It came silently. Sweeping across Earth. Sweeping across the Earth. And everyone it touched forgot everything. Who they were, how to speak, how to use all the implements of modern civilization. The amnesia wind swept away all of mankind's knowledge of thousands of years of human civilization vanished in an instant. But somehow, they built robot suits. Anyway, that actually does sound kind of interesting. I was going to say it sounds like daytime anime, what with amnesia. Anyway, that brings us to the reason the real reason I ordered this entire lot. Like, Riding Beam was a bonus, Dominion Tank Police was kind of cool. I knew of Golgo 13, I had heard of Dirty Pair, I get another copy of Akira. But the main reason I bought this lot was for this. Neo Tokyo, which is a dazzling animation tour de force. A trio of fantastic adventures by 3 of Japan's top film artists, completing the complete, uncut version of Running Man, seen on MTV's Liquid Television. I didn't know that about Running Man, but that's actually the reason I bought this. The reason I spent this $20 was because I wanted to see Running Man, also known as Meikyu Monogatari, The Running Man. Apparently it's only about 15 minutes. I feel like I've heard of Labyrinth, but I've never heard of The Order to Stop Construction. But The Order to Stop Construction is by Katsuhiro Otomo. It's about 30 minutes long. Katsuhiro Otomo, for those of you who don't know Tomo, is the guy behind Akira, the guy behind Steam Boy. He had his own little tripleplexities called Memories. He animated one of them, but I think he wrote and directed the other 2. But anyway, Otomo is amazing. I don't know anything about Labyrinth. It's apparently by Rin Taro. But Running Man is something I've been wanting to see since I saw the video for Viper by Judge Bitch, uploaded by Nero77, if I'm not mistaken. Those of you who follow Neo Retro Wave, I'm a new follower of that. Before I followed New Retro Wave, for years I followed Nero77. So if you like Kavinsky and Lazerhawk and all that stuff, Nero77 almost single-handedly got me into those guys. So go subscribe to his channel if you like that kind of music. Check out his videos. Also introduced me to Riding Beam. I'm pretty sure he's the guy who made that video as well. It's amazing how in this day and age you can still get into entertainment that way. I mean, everything's just telling you what to watch or whatever based on your recommendations. But it's cool when you go out into YouTube and see something, you're like, oh, that's a good song. Oh, this video is cool. I want to watch what came from it. And that's what led me to this video. That's what led me to today and this big box of anime. Because I wanted Running Man, because Nero77 made a video for a song by Judge Bitch, which was suggested to me because I listened to Lazerhawk, Mitch Murder, and Truise. So, thank you, YouTube, for partially molding my interests in who I am today. And Truise should come back to Atlanta because I missed his show. Anyway, I'll probably talk some more about Running Man in the next video, or another video sometime. Oh, it's dubbed. Well, hopefully that doesn't matter that much with Running Man. In Running Man, the animation is amazing. And I'll also have to order a VHS copy of Split Second, starring Rutger Hauer. That's the live-action movie he uses in that video. So I want to see both of those movies and have them on VHS. So what I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to finish this beer and watch this movie, and I have a Wii Fit Trainer amiibo. I'm back! I farted.